But for us, that's like, you know, normally at home we'd be processing for 4 or 5 days a week, not sort of 2, you know, 1. So travelling for us does slow down our progression. So we've got to balance our own progression with...
Do we need a mic?
Yeah, can you?
So when you're traveling, how do you manage with, do you still get as much time as you need to make changes?
No.
So how does that work then?
Well, it's difficult, and that's why next time we do it, we need to allow more time that we can progress ourselves. I have progressed on the trip, and I dealt with some major things in Belgium which have improved my personal condition substantially. And Mary's also progressed on the trip as well. But we need time to actually do the emotional work, which is something that we've only had on occasion. So we had a bit of opportunity in Canada to do with some emotional work, a bit of opportunity in Belgium when we first arrived. But
North Carolina as well.
well, yeah, in between a lot of talks. So we had a bit of opportunity, you know, and because we were in North Carolina for 2 weeks, we had like 4 days in between, and 1 or 2, we had a lot to deal with all the bags not coming and all that stuff, all these technical things, but we did get a day or 2 where we could process some things. But for us, that's like, you know, normally at home we'd be processing for 4 or 5 days a week, not sort of 2, you know, 1. So travelling for us does slow down our progression. So we've got to balance our own progression with travelling and sharing truth with others.
Does that mean you're also suppressing during the time? Excuse me. Sorry. Does that mean that during the time that you're not getting to progress, you would automatically suppress?
No, well, the more progress you become, the less you suppress. But it just means that if something big comes up, you don't have the time to address it in the manner that it's going to need to be addressed. And so, for me, that means that I'm going to have to address some of those things when I get home. And that's not ideal. The best time to address something is when it's happening, rather than afterwards. So that's why in the future we're thinking we need a bit more time. If we're doing travelling, we need a good solid 2 weeks to ourselves every month, where we can address the things that come up in the week or 2 that we're spending with people.